many people are wondering what to summon on. So this video is going to kind of go over everything in terms of the banners themselves and the units themselves and which are better overall, in my opinion, through like roughly seeing them and giving you just summarizations of all of these units. Now, the seasonals have been given better rates. Basically, seasonals before were 0.06% with their skill page being 0.04%. Now they have 0.5% each. The unfeatured are all 10%, and there's a decent amount of them. Now, these banners have the rates of 1% with the unfeatured being 1.5%, so in total 2.5% for both these two banners. Now, the pity on both is 200 pulls. Just these, you're able to choose which one you want at the end. And this, you get Yami just at the end. And it shows you the skill card. Not 100% sure if you get the skill card or not. But I'm going to say it is just the character that you get. Now, these banners, of course, you could get, as I said, any of the three. So we're just going to kind of summarize the units themselves and go over which are better overall for your account. Now, basically, Fuego Leon is just a burning unit. He is going to be stacking. Burn, of course, the only thing is burn can only stack up to 3 times. So overall, he's should be doing like good enough damage, I'd say. If we look at the percentage multiplier of burn, is it going to show 15%? So overall, it's going to be up to 45%. I don't know if it stacks like more than that, but it should be 45%. Now, it's going to be more so just single target burns, so he won't be good in terms of clearing out mobs for PvE content, but he might be good for bosses in the future, so I think he is a decent pick, but I don't think he's the best pick. I think that out of the 3, he's probably the worst. Now then, I'm re-recording Yami's part, but we'll just get straight into it. So basically, he's going to be just doing a lot of damage against bosses too. So basically, Yami, let me go on his character. Yami does 7% more damage to bosses and then has a 15% crit damage increase. Now for his skill 1, it is a very strong AoE bleed. I think that having bleed on an AoE is going to be very good for clearing PvE content. So he's already good for PvE content. It's a bit weird that you're going for a boss boost because also with his skill 2, it increases damage against bosses, but it also has a stun when bleed is active. So what you could do is you use this, then you're going to use this, you get the stun, and you do more damage against the boss. But I just feel like when you're fighting bosses, it's more so like single target, especially if you're fighting the raid. So I just don't know. I don't like this damage up against bosses because it feels like it takes away a slot from the unit. So I don't personally like this. But overall, his ultimate is also going to be doing a lot of damage because he has the crit damage bonus here, and this is going to be increasing. This is going to be increasing crit rate, and his multiplier is 160%. Either I'm pretty sure most people in the game are either 150 or 160, and he's got the higher of 160 with a bleed if you didn't have the bleed already from the single target. So I think what's good is that when you don't use your skill 2, you're going to be using your skill 1 or ultimate usually, which is going to both have bleed so that your skill 2 could stun, right? Now, his combo, I didn't really like it. Nothing too crazy. It does increase damage, I'm pretty sure. If not, let me check. So I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, so it's just going to increase damage by 15%. That's basically it. With Jack, doesn't do too much more, but it does make it. Oh no, it's still AoE for both. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but I think that for PvE content, he could be very good overall. Now, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, you should probably summon for the seasonals. This banner is probably the best banner that is out right now for a couple of reasons. One, they're seasonals and they might not return. We don't know when they will return, so pulling them is good. Of course, they can return, but I think that it is always good to just have them, all depending. Second off, you're able to choose the seasonal you want, and the rates themselves are pretty good. They're all 0.5%, and these, what, they're 1%, I think? Yeah. So, the thing is, with this, all 3 of these units are good, and you're able to get all of their skill pages. You're able to get the skill pages in here. So that's why this seasonal banner is the best. You're able to get skill pages, and the skill pages is what makes them as good as they can be. Unlike these 2 banners, you can't really just guarantee a skill page. So getting the skill page guaranteed, especially for a unit like, I think Yami and Asta's are really good for them. Now, let me explain what they do. Basically, Asta is going to be a single attacking truck. So he is able to do more damage against boss units on his ultimate by 30%. And overall, he's just doing good stuff. So his skill 1 is going to basically, if he has a buff, going to make him do another attack. Or not like you don't get another action to choose a different skill. You're just going to do an extra hit. Then I'm pretty sure it's his skill 2. that increases damage, as you can see, by 42%, and increases stamina, which is going to make him attack quicker. And then this one gives him an extra attack. So what you could do is you use the ultimate, and then you're going to end up being able to use this, which is going to increase his speed and damage even further, and then he's going to be able to attack quicker. So in total, it's like you're almost doing 3 attacks a lot quicker, right? So I think this Asta against bosses is going to be very good because of the 30% boost to bosses on his ultimate. His ultimate is going to be crazy. Now, the multiplier on it is lower than some other multipliers, but overall it is very good and will be amazing against the bosses. Now, next up, we've got Yami. I will need to pull up some of Yami's stuff because I don't remember all of it, but basically, Yami is going to be cracked as hell also. Let me try to find the skill 1. So a skill 1 is going to be just increasing his attack by 30% for both attack power and magic power. And if you have, this is going to be if you have more than 4 special points. Now, as for skill 2, it's going to be an insane AoE in my opinion. Why is it insane? Because it's going to be blocking recovery, which means like it's seemingly a guaranteed healing recovery block. So you won't be able to heal after getting hit by this, and it is an AoE. Now, alongside this, it is increasing your special points by 1 after this, and this one doesn't take any. So this, I think, is really good in just using your ultimate quicker, and his ultimate is very good. So this is the 160% multiplier, and this ultimate, in my opinion, especially against like bosses, is just stupid. Even in PvP, he's going to be very good because it has a silence, which blocks you from using your skill 2 and special move, and it reduces skill points by 3. So this ultimate is going to be quite insane, but the crazy part is also that you're going to be getting with the skill page, you're going to be getting a special point with 20% chance every time you attack. And for the let me find it. For the skill 2, you're going to also be removing debuffs and increasing your attack when you remove debuffs. So overall, this guy is going to be a very good toxic attacker. So he's an attacker, but he does have very good debuffs in the case of block recovery, and then also silence. Silence is very good, I gotta say. I don't think it might be as good as stun, but I think it is also just really good to like push it back still and also do insane damage. Just this ultimate to me is like insane. Like I really like this ultimate. Now next up, we've got Mimosa. So Mimosa is actually very good. She is the best healer. All 3 of her skills heal, the support, and she has a revive when you reach 0. So she revives and she heals a shit ton. She is the best healer with the revive. So any of these 3 that you get are going to be insane. And being able to maximize their potential with the skill page is going to make them the best picks for you to start off with. I think that this is the best banner, and of course you could pick the seasonal you want, which goes hand in hand with the mage's path right here. I put Asta here because I'm planning on getting Yami from the banner, and of course this could be done later. So I love how they're doing it, honestly. And I definitely think that you guys should go for the seasonal banner, personally. I think that if you want to go for these 2, sure, you could go ahead. But I think that Yami having this skill 2 AoE, which is just crazy for blocking heals, definitely going to be insane in PvP. And then Asta, going to be a very good boss unit. And then Mimosa probably going to be another insane unit for PvP. You know what? I might actually put Mimosa for the... what's it called? Mage's Path? Not Mage's Path. The Gateway of Destiny. I think that all 3 of these banners are decent at least, but this is definitely the best banner.